Hi guys, welcome to Code Artisan Lab. This is video number 51 for learning management system in Django with ReactJs. In this video we are going to work on the rating system. Okay, so we will create a system where logged in student can rate for the specific course. Okay, so one thing more, he can only rate on those courses if he has enrolled in that course. Okay, so we will do this functionality in this video. In our previous video we have seen that how we can show the counting of the enrolled students in the teacher dashboard, and we have also showing we were showing the student list in the teacher dashboard. Okay, so if I show you, then here I am, I will log in as a teacher, right? So here we are in the login in the my courses. You can see that it is showing the counting, and when we click on this, then it will show the enrolled student list. Here it is. Okay, so maybe in the next video we will do this little stuffs like how we can show the we will create the component for the student detail. Okay, so now in this video let's work on the rating system, and let's finish this task. Okay, so let's start to work on this rating system. So first of all, we will open our panel. We will open the course detail component, right? So component and course detail. Okay, so we have already implemented that teacher is logged in and teacher is enrolled in this course. Then we are showing this message. So in the same condition, we will add a button for rating. Okay, so let's add the button. So here we are, let's say what we are showing, please log into, and here you are already enrolled in this course. Okay, right? So what we will do, we will copy this. Okay, and we are showing the rating here in the p tag. So right after the rating, okay, right after the rating we will add a line here. If enroll is success and user login is success, then what we will do, we will simply add a button here. Okay, we will add a button. So button for rating, right? So here it is, rating, right? And add a class. Class name equal to button success, say, right? Success, and button sm, you can say. Okay, so and add some margin left, let's say 2. Okay, margin start. Okay, so now when we click on this, it will show a pop-up. We will add make a system in a pop-up so that student can when we click on this, we will show a model, right? So let's see, here we have a div. Okay, I'll copy from the get bootstrap panel, right? So docs model, here we have a model, and we will show the model on the click. So I'll copy this, right? So copy, paste, and we need to do one thing. If class is this, wherever, then we have to change with the class name, right? It's changed. Okay, so okay, so these are on the same level, so that it is showing the error. We have to add a one parent tag. You understand? We have to add a parent tag, right? So here we are, right? And now we need to call this via data bs bootstrap model, and we will add a class, right? So here we are. Okay, model, example model, let's say a rating model, Okay, so When we click on this, it will show a pop-up. In this pop-up, we will make a system. Let's make a system. Rate 4 course title. Okay, so here we have course data. I'll say course title here. Okay, and close, let's say model should be large, let's say LG. Okay, so and another thing, we need to create a rating system. So I'll create a table for this. So okay, let's check the form, horizontal form. So here we have a form. We can copy this form. Let's copy this form. Copy this form. Actually, we don't need to. Okay, let's copy. Right, we don't need this help text. We will say rating. Okay, and we will say comment, or we can say a review, right? And for this, I will close this tag here also. Actually, we don't need this, right? And in the place of the rating, we will add a rating from 1 to 5. Okay, 1 to 5 rating, and this will be class form control and option 1 value equal to 1, right? So let's say value from 1 to 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and in the place of review we will add text area, right? Let's say text area, class form control, name equal to review, and here we also need to define the name equal to rating. Okay, and let's see. So if we click here, it is showing the rate for Django, and rating is 1 to 5, and let's say we define the rows equal to, let's say 10. Okay, so here we are rating, and we don't need this actually these buttons, because for closing the model we have at the top close, and for we have this body, this is what is this? Okay, model content, right? So this is header, this is body. Okay, rating, so rating from 1 to 5, we can add review. Okay, so now we are ready to save this data for this particular course. Okay, we have to create model for the rating and all the things. Okay, so let's start to do the model. Okay, so let's we have to create a model. Let's go with the LMS main models. Okay, so we will create course rating and review, course class course rating, right? Models dot model, and the first thing is course and student. Actually these three things we require. A review time, right? And one thing more, course ID, student ID, review, and review text and rating. Rating equal to models dot positive integer field, right, and default equal to 0, or we can say null equal, oh, actually default never be 0 because every time it will be add 1, and this will be reviews we can say, and this is text field, right, and it can be null true, right, and we will add here rating course, let's say rating self dot rating, okay. So whenever the object is instance is created, it will return course, student, and rating, okay. And let's add this in our admin, right. So admin dot site dot register models dot course rating, okay. So we have created model, we have created we have added in the admin. Let's migrate this. We have this, click, what is it is saying, actually we are using course number of times, okay, actually this is the same. We will say we actually don't need, when we need this related name, then we will use. Let's remove this and let's LMS API. So python 3 manage.py, actually we have to go in the virtual environment, LMS API, okay. So python 3 manage.py make migrations, okay, python 3 manage.py migrate, right. So migrated now, okay. So we have created the model, and let's create the view and serializer. So views, we have enrolled student list, enrolled student enrolled course list create API view. So I will copy this, right, and paste here. First of all, we need to create a serializer, then we will use the serializer in our view. So copy, paste, we will say course rating serializer and models dot course rating, and from the course rating I will say rating, we'll say course review rating reviews, review time, what's name, review time, yes. So review time, okay, and that one, so it will fetch the relation. We are okay. So let's copy this and import here, right. So course serializer, here we are, course serializer, and here it's course rating, right, and this will be course rating list. So this view is responsible for creating and listing the rating, okay. So after working on the whole project, we will come to the permissions, and we will modify according to our need, okay. So course rating list, list create API, everything is okay. Now go to the let's go to the URL. So URL, so we'll copy this and paste here, and let's say course rating. Okay, and from the view course rating list, this is course rating list, right? So we are okay. Course rating list and course chapters list view. Serializer, here we have a chapters, course chapters. Actually our need is like a chapter, because rating, so list create API view serializer class, we need to modify our query set. Actually our URL should be like this. So we need, here we will add a course rating for the course rating list, and like we are showing the chapter course chapter list, we will show the course rating list. So this is course chapter list, and we will show here, because in the single course it may be multiple rating. So here is a course ID, and this is course, and this is you can say course rating, and object and dot filter. We also need to pass the student ID actually, or okay, we will see in the student dashboard. Currently we will fetch all the rating and reviews according to the course, right? So get query set, this is course rating, and in the URL we are course rating, course ID, course rating list, and here we are in the serializer, in the view actually, the list create API view, and here we have course chapter, no, course chapter, yes. So according to the course chapter we have list create API view. Okay, so we can add rating and fetch rating according to the course, right? So let's see, everything is working, nothing is affected. So everything is working, nothing is affected, right? So let's go to the API and let's see if we want to course rating slash, you can say 1. So nothing is found, so I say rating 4 and review, this is for course 1, post not null constraint main course ID. Course rating course ID, why it is showing this? Actually I understand that, because we have to send model, we have to send the student ID also. Okay, so in the serializer we have course student rating reviews, why it is not showing the course raw data and everything? Okay, we will do from the front end and we will see what we are facing. Okay, we will do from the front end, but it should be run from this end. It is only showing rating and reviews, but in the serializer I have already added ID, course, student, rating, reviews and review time, so it should show. So when we call this course rating course ID, it will go to the course rating list, which is this one, and course rating list will call the serializer, which is this one, and serializer is responsible to show. Let's remove this rating. Okay, only the review is showing. So modal, we have this modal foreign key, yeah, everything is okay, but why this is not showing? Okay, we'll see. One thing more, we need to remove the related name, so I will make migration again. Oh, no changes, it means related name is no working in the migration. Okay, so let's implement this in the front end and let's see what's happening. And one thing more, why the foreign key relationship is not showing, we will investigate. Okay, so let's move to the front end. Okay, so let's save the rating from the front end. So we will open the course detail here. Okay, and same thing we will apply as we have applied for the enroll. Let's say we have this add chapter, maybe add courses. So let's say add courses, we can, and we need first of all, so here we are, so enroll course, this is enroll course, and here we will create another function. What we will say, add rating, right? So from the add chapter, first of all we need this handle change, and we also need this, everything we need here, and this will be rating data, set rating data. Okay, and this will be rating review, right? And what other things we need? We need course ID, and okay, fine, we will directly add the course and other things in the data. So handle change, set rating data, name and value, and this handle change will be apply here, right? So on change, handle change, and this will be on, yeah, the same. Okay, and here it will be on click handle submit, right? So handle submit, and for handle submit we have this form submit. So we can say handle submit for this function, right? So we have this function, or we can copy this from here because in this we have form. So copy, and let's say change, and this is let's say form submit, because form submit is you know, like good name, and type button, so it will not redirect the form. Okay, and for append, we need course, we need student, right? We need rating, we need reviews. So here we need, and rating data, we don't need this, rating data, and we have this rating data dot, actually we don't need, we will not read this from the constant, but we will read this from the constant views, and we need a course and the student ID. So student ID we will get from the storage. So we can say here the student ID and the course ID we already have, because we are sending so many things. Okay, so this is student ID, and this is course ID, right? So, and let's say the URL is course rating, course rating. Actually, let's add here the student ID also, course ID, student ID, and in the course rating view, we have this student ID. when we need we will use, otherwise let's create the variable just. Okay, so it will fetch the rating. Okay, fine. Okay, so here we are in the URL. We need to add the data so that we are sending the course ID and the student ID, okay, in the URL. Okay, so student ID, so course ID, student ID, course rating, view. Here we have the view and we will add the data. Actually if you will not say the student ID, then it will also work, because we need to send the data via the you know this data via the form data, not via the URL. So actually we don't need this student ID. So let's remove this. So course, if we need anywhere student, then we will see that what we can do. Course, view, and course detail. From the course detail we are adding the course, student, rating, reviews. Review, where is the review? Name review. Rating data, actually this is reviews. Okay, so reviews, and this URL should be course rating, course ID. Form data, don't need this multi-part data. So because we are not sending any the image. So if status equal to 200 and data has been added success, we will and load form submit. Form submit will submit the data, and it will reload the page. Okay, so let's check this now. Let's see. We are adding the student, everything is fine. Okay, so let's check this. So click here, add for, and this is for testing, right? So submit. Okay, so now here submit. Okay, let's see what it is saying in the response. Course ID, why this is not course ID? This is course, this is student, rating, reviews. Why this is showing error? Cascade. Okay, let's see where is the error. Following exception, self. Not null constraint failed. Main course rating, course ID. We are sending the ID, but why it is not picking up the ID? Okay, let's see what we are sending. Request, this is course, this is student, this is rating. In the reviews, what we are saving? Okay, what's the name of the review form? Okay, inspect element. We have this rating modal body, form, div, text area, name, review. Okay, and what we are sending? Review rating data. Okay, name, review, and rating data, review. It will be review. what's the name in the model? Reviews. Name this same here. Its name is rating reviews. Yeah, everything is fine. Course ID. Yes, everything is here. We are sending the course and we are also sending the student. It's working. Course and student, it should work. Okay, let's try again now. Rating this, let's go to network, submit this, what we are sending, everything is fine. Okay, not null constraint failed. Why this is not saying that this thing? Okay, let's investigate this. Let me investigate this and then I'll back to you. Okay, so we were facing issue when we are adding the rating, then it was showing error. Okay, so now I have fixed that. So I'm going to show you that how I have fixed. First of all, in the model I have added the we don't need to add the the related name. I have tried this, but we don't need to add this related name. Okay, so now I understand what was the issue. So in the serializer, whenever you add a depth, okay, so the nested relation, it means the course is a nested relation in the chapter, and in our rating case, course and student is a nested relation. Okay, so what I have done, whenever you add the nested nested fields in the serializer, then and you add a depth, then it will be read only. So we cannot write the data into this. So what I have done, whenever the serializer will initiate, then we will check if the request is get, then we will add depth, or we will not. We will do the depth is 0. Okay, so let me show you. So in the serializer here, it is showing the all data of the children because it is a get request by default, as you know. And when we add the rating, right, so let's add the rating here. Okay, so 4, and let's add something. So when we submit this, here you can see that it will return the data. Can you see that? 9.2. So let's check this, that we have added the rating. So we'll say course rating, right, and here we will go and select this. So can you see that course, and we have a student, and ID, rating is this, review is this, review time is this. Okay, so we have course rating, and everything is okay. Now here you can see that these are the testing data, and now the recent data is this. Okay, so we have successfully implemented our rating thing. So what we have learned, whenever you can check the, if you have access of my source code, of course you have once you support me, I will give you access. So when you have access the source code, you can see before this commit, you can see that the depth is defined 1, but now I have defined with the initial state. Whenever the serializer is initiated, then we will add a depth. Okay, so you can check here, here you can see that if the field is manually should be this by default nested serializer are read only. If you want to support write operation to nested serializer, you will need to create or update method. Okay, so what I have done, you can do this also, but I found the simple solution. So I have added the initiate function in the serializer. When we need the create or update method, then we will do that. Okay, so I hope you understand all these things. Okay, so we have successfully added the rating in our system. Now we will control if current user is already added the rating, then here we will show the things that you have already rated, and we will fetch the average rating from the for this course. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so let's start to check that if the current user is logged in and rated to this course, and also if he has enrolled only then he can rate. Then if he has only rated, then we will show we will not show this button. We will say you have already enrolled and rated to this course, else we will show the rating system. Okay, so let's set this everything for this checking. Okay, so what I will do, I will copy this and paste it here. Enroll status, we will say rating status, right? Rating status. So this is rating status. We have already enrolled status, so we will just define that value. Okay, so rating status. So how we will check the rating status? We will copy this, okay, and we will show here, and let's say what we have, this is course detail, student enroll course, we will paste here. Okay, and let's define student enroll course. So what we will do, fetch enroll status. So fetch rating status, okay, and for the student and for the course, so we have this fetch enroll status. So here we have fetch enroll status. We will copy this and paste it here. Okay, so fetch rating status, and we will define the student ID. What we have, a student ID, course ID, right? Student ID, course ID, fetch rating status, right? And we have a function here, so we'll copy this function and paste it here. Fetch rating status. I'm just copying the rating flow, right? Student ID, course ID, and say rating status, model student. What we have, course rating object, course equal to this, count equal to this. If enroll status is this, rating status is we will defining this. Then we have fetch rating status set, where we are set rating status, right? Set rating status equal to success. Okay, and let's now check if rating status is true, right? So here we are, where is rating? Here we have this is the rating, this is the rating button. Okay, so if enroll status is success and user logged in is success, and rating status not equal to success, then we will show this button, then we will show all the things, right? So we have defined one more condition. User is logged in, user should be logged in, user should be enroll status true, but rating status not true, I mean not success, right? So here you can see that. Okay, so you can do one thing more, just remove this, okay, and add here in the button, sorry, so add here, right? And let's say we have this button, okay, and if success is true, like here we are, if success equal to true, then we will say simple this text, we will say, or in the span I guess small, okay, in the small we will say you have you already rated this course, right? So and we will say class name equal to text warning, I guess, you already rated this course, but this is looking not so good, so I'll say and NBSP, or you can simply say margin left equal to 2. So no, margin start, oh, bootstrap 5 with start. So you already rated this course, or we can say this is badge. Okay, so we can say this is just a case of styling, so BG say light and text dark, so no, this is warning, right? So yeah, you already this is similar to this. No, this is not looking very good. Okay, so you already rated this course, so I think this can work. Okay, so now we are checking that. Let's say user is logged out, right? So if user is logged out, click here, Flask. So it is showing this, and it is showing this, and if I click on this, I don't know, we have saved this rating for the course, 8, I don't know. So course equal to none. This is showing for the button. Actually we should show this button if enroll status equal to success and user status equal to success. If not success, then we are showing the button. Okay, so we are logged. Okay, we are logged out. Okay, so let's log in again, right? So alex@gmail.com, right? And let's say the password, login, and let's go to, this is showing, and click here. This is not showing the rating. Okay, this is showing, but this is not showing. It means I have already rated for this course. Let's check. 8. No, it's not. Okay, okay, so we are not enrolled in this course, so that it is not showing the rating system. Oh my god, this is working correctly. Okay, so now we need to show the average rating. Okay, we need to show the average rating from 5 for this course, right? So let's enroll in this course also. Let's enroll this. Enrolled, rating, we have 4, 3. Let's say submit. Okay, so data has been saved, but we have to close this model now. So here in the course, whenever we have success, we will show this, and then we will close the model, right? So we have this model, rating model, so we can close this with the help of, we cannot close, we can reload the window.location, because for closing we have to use the jQuery. I don't think I'm importing the jQuery in this. I don't know. Okay, I have to check, because when you are loading, then it will reload the page, but with the jQuery we can definitely close the model. I will see that, and I will definitely apply on this. Okay, so enroll in the course, and form submit, window.location. Okay, it will reload the page. Okay, so we can say rating has been saved, and after 3 seconds, let's say 5 seconds, after 5 seconds it will reload the page, and here you can see enrolled in this course, and everything is okay. So let's move step one further. We will fetch the average rating. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so let's fetch the average rating for the particular course, for this particular course. Let's fetch the average rating. Okay, so first of all we'll go to the model here, and I'll copy this method, right, and I'll paste it here, and I'll say course rating, and this is course rating, and we will say here the aggregate function. We will use the aggregate function, which is comes with default average function. It will auto calculate the rating. Okay, and here we will call the course rating model, and we will add this in our serializer so that we can retrieve. And in the course detail, what we will do, I'll copy this. Okay, I'll copy this, just a moment. Okay, here we have a rating status, right? This is the rating status, and in this we will set the rating status. Okay, by default it will be 0, right? By default it will be 0. When we set this rating status, here we can set this, so we will say course rating, right? Course rating, and if it is not empty, if this will not empty, then we will set this, else it will show 0. Okay, so not equal to empty, or and and not equal to null. So let's say not equal to null, then we will set the rating, else it will show 0, right? So here we are. Okay, now let's show this. Why we have two things, right? So rating status, and we will set this rating status here, right? So here we are, and let's refresh the page here. So you can see that this is showing success. Why this is showing rating? Oh, we don't need this rating status actually. We need this course rating, sorry, or we can say average rating, right? So average rating, set average rating, and we will show this average rating where here, right here, right? So we have this 0. Okay, and if we go some other course, why this is showing this is something error in, should have the key, oh no, class, we have this error, es course detail, average rating we have, and let's say we have this where we are finding this course data, course rating not equal to set average rating core. Oh, this is the response, sorry. Okay, so we have this course rating now, this is 0. Again, you mean to render the collect model? Okay, we need to call this. So I will say average rating, and we will completely return the average rating here, right? So now we have 4. Initially it will show 0. When we click on this, it will show the actual rating when the data is loaded, right? So now we have completed our rating system. We have defined multiple steps, like when user is logged in, then first of all he has to enroll for rating. Okay, and when he rated, then it will show the rating system is you can say here submit. Okay, so you already rated this course, right? So we have completed our cycle for a rating system. Okay, so I hope this will improve your knowledge, this will improve your Django Rest Framework and React knowledge, and also the improve your knowledge about the rating system. So I'm very thankful that you are watching this video. So please don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and also comment your thoughts about this system, about this flow, about the next project, anything you want. Okay, and please follow me on the Instagram, Facebook, and support me via Razorpay, PayPal. And I have a when you support, send me your email ID. I will provide the source code. I will give you the access of the source code, so you can see the code. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. Let's meet in the next video.